So I'm going to show you how I install a 2023 ZL Camaro passenger door. You want to make sure that you do cover the customer's door to make sure that you don't get any water damage. So that when you put your film on here that your plastic is facing towards you. If you shrink on the opposite side, you will scratch your material. Start from the top and go down. You want to put stress on the middle of the material here and then just go down this way, creating what we call fingers. You always want to watch your heat temperature. Make sure you don't get too close to the rubber. Look for any fingers. Once you see it wrinkle up a little, just push it down. Once you see those wrinkles, it's definitely shrinking, so that's how you know it's working. I'm now going to shrink the top, so I spray it and then I lay it back on there, leaving a gap just along the top, just enough to shrink upwards and pushing all the water out and creating any fingers that might be on. Again, not everybody does this two-step shrinking, but I do because I am a trimmer. I like to trim my borders and I don't like any contamination or take that chance of getting any type of fingers once I'm installed. And I start shrinking upwards. I'm just going to take it to my peel board. So you want to spray your window real good. One thing you do want to do is make sure to always wipe these edges here so that you don't get any contamination. If there is any type of dirt or dust on these edges, they will get inside of your material, making your edges look really choppy once you put an install. Some people blade this, some people scrub pad it. I like to blade mine. I'm not a fan of a scrub pad unless I absolutely need one. Good squeegee just in case to make sure that I get everything completely off of the window. I spray my complete window, take my plastic off. I try not to spray too much of the actual glass itself because I don't want any contamination on there. Right here at the tip, barely use my hand, bring it around and place it on the glass and then just kind of lay it on there. You don't want to touch the material. And I'll bring the camera around here, see how I line it up. So this right here actually gives me space to adjust it to where I need it, which I really like about these door panel covers. Making sure that I get it completely covered with no gaps all the way along the edges and making sure that it's tucked in all on the sides. And so now I'm going to squeegee it out. I usually start from the middle, go this way, pushing all that water completely out. And then I'll go back to the top and just kind of keeping that same pattern as well. Making sure your tools are always sharp. You don't want to scratch anything. So this is squeegeed out. I always give it one more squeegee. Take my hard card after that and I cover it up with a shop towel and just kind of go upwards like this. And the reason why is I want to make sure when I trim this edge that all the water is pushed out. Then I get my blade. Make sure your blade is really sharp. I do a release cut on an edge. After I do a release cut up and I just go all the way across. Really close there. You can see how nice and smooth it just trims right off. Going back this way now. So again, a release cut and then just right across, pushing against the glass, just like this. And making sure that when I do this, it does not peel back. One more time, just to kind of make sure that nothing lives or that all the water is completely pushed out. Because I did a little trimming, I just, take this extra step just to push it all down. Make sure it's all ready to go. I do my bottom as well. Always check each side to see if there's any large moisture spots. It looks really great. So this window, I would say, is completely done. As you can see, this panel helps out a lot. You might get little spots here and there, but it's not a big deal. You did tweak this window up, so you want to make sure that you put it back down.